Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Boston Beast 31, and today we're coming at you with the Season 1 finale. That's pretty self-explanatory in itself, but today we are going to hop right into coaching carousel highlights, players leaving screen, transfer requests, if we get any, national signing day, position changes, which is my favorite part after recruiting, training results, cut players, and make custom conferences. So with all that said, I will get back to you all whenever there's any changes regarding the coaching carousel and if there's any massive coaching changes that happen throughout the whole entire process. So stick around and I will catch you all at the end of the coaching carousel updates. And obviously you can see there on the screen, yes, we do have a 5-year contract with the UNLV Rebels, and I am going to stay with the Rebels for year 2 and especially going forward. But scratch all that, let's go ahead and look at some coaching changes as I will talk to you all in the next little. Okay, so here is the only change I want you guys to truly see, and it's Butch Jones is the new head coach at West Virginia. And also we got some new offensive and defensive coordinators. First up is offensive coordinator. We got Mr. Ben Howard. He's already on the hot seat, which makes no sense to me. And then for our defensive coordinator, we got the former head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers and Mr. Tom Allen. So that's going to do it for coaching changes, and I will catch you all at players leaving / graduation. And we're back with the live commentary for just this little section here. It's the saddest part of all rebuilds and / dynasties, but we got to get rid of our seniors. Alright, now it's time for recruiting and signing day, all mixed together into one part. As you can see, we have the 42nd best class of all college football. We are now at 3-star prestige, and I will catch you all when we get done with signing day. So I'll let it play out, but I will catch you all at signing day. And what a massive signing day it was for the UNLV Rebels as we get Tyrone Blankard, Mike Poole, Tyler Smith, Stevie Randolph, and Quentin Morris. Anthony Guerrero flips the tide and he commits to the Brigham Young Cougars. But what a massive get. We get all 7 prospects. We signed 4 3-stars, a gem, and a 4-star prospect. So let's check our recruiting board. We have 7 scholarships remaining, but that's okay. I'm very well pleased with this. As it says there, Guerrero is actually going to New Mexico. This is a very, very successful signing day for your Rebels, and I could not be more proud to be the head coach. Let's back out of here, and I will catch you all in position changes, which is my favorite part of any Dynasty mode. Alright, now it's time for position changes. Tate Martell will stay at quarterback, Rumfield at quarterback, Harrison Bailey. The future of our program is in his hands, along with Mike Poole. And there's the running backs. Don't really have a fullback, but that's okay with me. We can easily just redshirt them. Receivers, kind of lackluster, but there you go with them. Tight ends are young, offensive linemen are terrible, but we shall see how they transition into training results. As you can see, there's the rest of the team, and I'm going to go right into training results after this is over. Adam Sykes, our 4-star athlete, that's the gym, 79 overall 4-star. He's going to be starting day 1 at cornerback number 1 or 2, depending on how Noel Williams does in training. So we got 2 punters now, which is okay. Carlton Butt should be fighting for his life alongside with Elliott Samuel, but yet again, depending on if we keep one of them or both, the other can be our kickoff specialist. So, with all that said, let's hop right into, yes, I want to keep the changes. Let's go right into training results. And I'm sorry in advance if this video is a lot longer than it should be, but I'm doing it as I'm going. So, training results, Tate Martell comes in at a 89 overall, and so does Doug Brumfield. So, that's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the quarterback there. Running back is are really good now. Receivers are looking really good. Jordan Jakes is trying to prove a point. But no main speed upgrades, but they do all get acceleration. Tight ends improved. Linemen so far so good. Yeah, our linemen are getting improvement all around, which I like to see. This is good. These guys were working their butts off. Yeah, Noel Williams will be the starting quarterback, but Adam Sykes could potentially be up for the starting role. So Ricky Johnson's up to an 80 overall. Wow. And so is Phil and Tyson Player. These guys put in a lot of work. So let's hop right into cut players, and I have some developing news about Tate Martell and his future. And this is based on real life, so bear with me. And I quote, "I'm not making this up. Tate Martell has officially left the UNLV program to pursue business ventures. So he's no longer with the UNLV program in real life. So, Tate, it was nice knowing you on the team, and that leaves it up to Mr. Doug Brumfield, who's the real quarterback for UNLV in real life. Harrison Bailey, you are the backup, so hopefully you do not transfer out. We'll up your stats here to make it look like you have improved over the offseason. I'll probably get you to an 80 overall and get you some stats." And there's the quarterback. But we really don't need to cut anybody, so that's good to see. But yeah, I'm going to catch you all in the next little bit. I think the next one is custom conferences, so I'll see you all then. Alright guys, and here we have the conference realignment page, and as you can see there on the screen right there in front of you, Cincinnati, Houston, UCF, and also Brigham Young will be joining the Big 12 in the 23 season, as well as Charlotte, Florida Atlantic, North Texas, Rice, Alabama, Birmingham, and Texas San Antonio will all join the American and leave the Conference USA. So let's get rid of these and then get back to the game. And all they stay the same with the ACC. There's the new American, the new Big 12, and then for next season, right here, USC and UCLA will be joining at the Big 10, and that's going to cause some controversy alongside where the division alignments line up and everything for that. Conference USA, and again, like I said at the beginning of the series, if you've not watched that video, please go up to the channel and check that first episode out if you haven't already, on why the Conference USA will be that many teams for the foreseeable future. The independents will just be Army and Notre Dame. I thought about putting Notre Dame inside the ACC, but that would leave Army in there by themselves. But that's okay. The MAC, the Mid-American, will stay the same. The Mountain West, where we are, obviously staying the same. The Pac-12, and again, like I just said, USC and UCLA will be leaving the Pac-12 and to go into the Big 10 next season. The SEC will stay the same. And there's your new Sun Belt in a way. So that's going to do it from here. And the next thing I will see you all at will be the look ahead for the schedule for year number 2. Alright, and the last thing I'm going to show you today before we close out the video is the schedule for the 2023 football schedule, also known as Year 2 from here on out. So first up, we have FCS Southeast, the Colonels, traveling to at Michigan Week 2. Colorado State will open up conference play in Week 4. Rematch of the Mountain West Conference Championship in Week 5 against Boise State. Our third and final non-conference game will be UTEP, and that'll be on the road. New Mexico at home, Hawaii at home, another open date, Fresno State on the road, San Diego State at home for the last home game of the year, and then at Nevada for a rivalry game, at Utah State, and then at San Jose State to close out the year, and then potentially the conference championship game. So yes, we want to save the changes, and most importantly, now we're going to redshirt players. So yes, we will redshirt Mr. Mike Poole, who could potentially be our quarterback going forward, but Harrison Bailey and Doug Brumfield will potentially get starter snaps. Really hardly anybody that we can redshirt except us 53 overall running back. Receivers, I feel really confident in where we are, especially with the first 4. Zion Griffin, Jordan Jakes, Steve Jenkins, and Kyle Williams. Tight ends are subpar to average. Looks like Balunge will potentially be our starting fullback, and then Bryce Lyon will be our starting tight end as a freshman. We're going to start Brandon Logan at left tackle, Tiger Shanks at left tackle backup. Just an interesting all-around scheme for how our offensive line shaped up this season. Tyrone Blankard, the 4-star defensive end, will be getting the start. We're going to bump that 42 awareness up here once I get done recording this part. Yeah, I can't wait to watch him play. Some really good defensive tackles. If we get somebody hurt, we are really screwed. But that's okay. But we shall see. Middle linebacker, we're kind of lackluster in, but we do have Kyle Beautry, or how to say his name. But it's going to be interesting to see. But Adam Sykes, the freshman, is going to be starting, so that's going to be great to see going forward for us. As there's the rest of the team. So let's go ahead and just wrap things up here. Thanks so much for watching, and again, this is a longer video than it should be, but I edited on the fly. And hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I will see you either Friday with the Season 2 opener or next Monday with the Season 2 opener. Thanks for watching, and this is Boston Beast 31, signing out.